Hi, I'm Gillian McIver. I'm here in London, although I'm originally from Vancouver. Over the past year, I've been artist-in-residence at Swedenborg House here in London. I'm a writer and I've written several books on art history, and I wrote my first play this summer, Apologia. During my period of the residency, the first thing I did was organize a big event called Profane and Sacred City with performances and talks. The second thing I did was write and produce the play, Apologia, and now, the culmination of the residency, I built myself an Ida-Fusicon. Fusicon, well, it was first invented in 1781 by the painter and stage designer Philip James de Loutherbourg. It's a kind of model theatre, but it's more than that, and it was a sensation at the time. And I decided to recreate it, but not as a historical artifact, a piece of archaeology. I've recreated it as a piece of contemporary art. It's a fairly large-scale moving installation, which involves also performance. And I'm collaborating with a number of amazing contemporary artists to bring it all to life. Well, I was researching for a book about the relationship between cinema and painting, and I discovered that Loutherbourg seems to be the missing link. He was a stage designer and an alchemist, so he had his finger in a lot of different pies, and he was also a painter. And when I was looking at both his paintings and reading the descriptions of his Ida-Fusicon, I realized that was actually the missing link. It's a kind of cinema or apparatus before cinema was invented, over 100 years before cinema was invented. So I used that for my book, and then once I finished the book, I rushed straight back to start researching Loutherbourg, and luckily the Swedenborg Foundation has given me the space to do that research. The audience can expect an immersive installation up in the winter room at Swedenborg House with a lot of artwork and some interesting information about Loutherbourg and his life, and then they'll get to sit down and experience the performance of the Ida-Fusicon, which will be an enormous amount of moving scenography, work that just you wouldn't see presented in this way anywhere else. You're going to see photography, painting, collage, drawing, all moving and swirling around with amazing sound effects and music. And we have 5 performances. The performances have to be booked online, and it's also open during the daytime, so you can come and you can see the installation and you can learn a bit more about Loutherbourg and his work, and of course about the artists, all of us who have contributed to the project. Opening night is the 21st of October, and we have performances on Monday, Wednesday and Friday of that week, and then Monday and Wednesday of the following week. It's all part of the Bloomsbury Festival, so if you go to the Bloomsbury Festival website, you'll get to see all the information about it. The idea is to take it to as many venues as possible. It is an amazing piece of performance theatre, as well as an incredible showcase of contemporary artwork. So it's doing a lot of things in one artwork, and I hope that it will be able to reach a lot of different people, both in London and elsewhere.